leader of the opposition and leader of Trinamool's legislative party in the State Assembly, former Chief Minister, Dr. Mukul Sangma, Vice President of State Trinamool Congress Committee, George Lingdo and Charles Lingdo, James Lingdo, friends in the media, our Rajya Sabha member and leader of the party in Rajya Sabha, Mr. Derek O'Brien. Well, as we present today's manifesto, and you've seen the small clip that we played before revealing the manifesto, it's just not a mere document or a vision document or a book with 10 random promises. First of all, let me point this out at the outset that these are pledges, not promises. When a political party makes a promise, we all know how they are and whether those promises are being delivered and honored at a time when they form the government. When we make a pledge to ensure that till the last drop of our blood, we fight to ensure that they are being implemented to the last person we have promised this pledge to. So let me first take you all through the 10 pledges for peace, 10 pledges for prosperity, 10 pledges for Meghalaya's progress, and 10 pledges for Meghalaya's pride. What is Meghalaya TMC's vision for Meghalaya? Our mission in Meghalaya, as I've always said, is to turn this beautiful state into a model state across all sectors. The healthcare and education system will be revamped, the economy will be boosted for growth, the civic infrastructure will be made available for all, indigenous rights will be protected at all costs, and no decisions will be anti-people or taken without their consent. This document that we present before you today, this has aspiration of lakhs of Meghalayans. This document, as I said, is not just a mere document. It is a vision document to show the world what Meghalaya is capable of. And it has been prepared by the grassroots expertise of our workers, colleagues, leaders, and through an extensive consultation with the people across from all walks of life, be it experts, students, activists, grassroots leaders, civil society organizations, community representatives, entrepreneurs, men, women, young boys and girls. When Trinamool first stepped into Meghalaya, a lot of people labeled us as outsiders. The TMC is an outside party. It's an outsider party. It knows nothing about Meghalaya. It's with immense pride, and it fills my heart with great joy to present before you a manifesto with 10 pledges, which has been construed with extensive deliberation, as I said, with all people across all walks of life. And Trinamool Congress is the only party in the Meghalaya, especially in the state's political fray, to present its manifesto after the elections are announced. And the irony is, a party and the people who labeled us as outsiders are yet to come up with their manifestos and yet to come up with their vision document, because they neither have the vision for Meghalaya, neither they have a mission for Meghalaya. So be it any other political party, it can be NPP, I'm not naming any one of them. I'm leaving it to your judgment and wisdom to decide which party am I referring to. A party which labeled Trinamool as an outsider comes up 4 days after the elections are announced with extensive deliberation and consultation with people across all walks of life, with 10 pledges. And what are those 10 pledges? Let me talk you through those 10 pledges. You already have seen in the video. Like we said, our first pledge, after Meghalaya TMC forms the government, our first pledge to the people of Meghalaya is abundant opportunities and thriving economy. Under abundant opportunity and thriving economy, we will ensure that double-digit economic growth in the next 5 years to double the GDP size and ensure a poverty-free Meghalaya. Then, 4,000 new MSMEs to be added every year, which is 4 times the current annual growth. To increase the number of functional MSMEs to 1.3 lakh units in the next 5 years. Then we will ensure that mining is resumed by formulating a scientific and sustainable mining policy to ensure no individual's livelihood is endangered. The policy would revive Meghalaya's Mineral Development Corporation and give it monitoring authority to ensure that only legal mines are operative in the state. Our next pledge is guarantee of a brighter future. Now, when we talk of a brighter future, the first thing that comes to our mind is employment, jobs, opportunities. So the first aspect of guarantee of a brighter future is we pledge to offer and make opportunities for 3 lakh jobs over the period of next 5 years to be created, and an allowance of 1,000 rupees monthly, which means 12,000 rupees annually, to every unemployed youth between the age of 21 to 40 under the Meghalaya Youth Empowerment Scheme. The second is 1 lakh laptops to all higher secondary and college going students in the state to facilitate digital education. We have been hearing about Digital India, we have been hearing about double engine model, but we are the only party who walks the talk. You see what the promises or the pledges that Trinamool Congress made before Bengal elections, and within 3 months, all those 10 pledges and commitment that were made before the people of that state have been fulfilled. So if we are making a pledge before you, we will ensure that every pledge is being executed and honored within 100 days of forming the government. This is my word to everyone, especially to every brother and sister of the state. We don't make empty promises. And a lot of people, a lot of friends in the media might have this question in their mind, that Trinamool is making this big pledges, commitment, promises, where will the money come from? All this already has been factored in. If you'll ask me how much money do we need to ensure that all these women who have registered and showed their unwavering faith and support in WeCard, where will the state get this money from? Where will the exchequer get this money from? The state has the money, but the government doesn't have the intention to spend. This is the problem. This is the difference we want to bring in and the impact we want to create. We are not giving you, this is not a gift that the government is giving you. This is your right. And we are here to fight for your right, to ensure that you get what you deserve. If all the women from, if every woman from a single household is honored and given 1,000 rupees and is empowered by giving 12,000 rupees annually, we are not doing a favor. It will not cost the exchequer lakhs of crores. It will only cost the exchequer 750 crores. That is not even 3% of the budgetary allocation. So everything has been factored. Under guarantee for brighter future, we also will engage and identify every individual, especially in the tourism sector, and their services to be formalized through government registered job cards, providing a monthly honorarium of 2,500. Now you might ask, If everyone is given an honorarium of 2,500, where will this money come from? To boost the tourism industry, all individuals engaged in the sector, we will identify them and provide them with a monthly honorarium of 2,500. This will create an additional financial burden to the government to the tune of 75 crores annually.